Welcome to Idiotcraft Season 7, and today we're in the shopping district because we're going to be working on the bookshelf. Bookshop, yep, words. Starting off strong with today's recording. Anyways, so I, as you know, have a pretty good villager trader, and that means I have a ton of books. And I don't want a ton of books, I want a ton of profits. So I want to make a bookstore. Um, and I got all the materials I need to work on it. So I hope to get the bookstore done today, and then I'll have to go over to my claim and go pick up all the books, then bring them here, and then maybe even work on the mall a bit. Not entirely sure. I do have a shulker farm that I need to build and do, but that's shulkers and that's a pain, so I will do that another time. So, I'm gonna get started working on this, and I'll let you guys know how the progress goes. Alright, so we got the books in place all around the sides, and the top is also textured. It's not the best, but it'll do. So we have all the sides all textured up with their books in place. Now I am currently getting the front kind of face nice and done so that way it looks complete. Uh, and then I'll have to think on how to do the interior. Oops. Because I'm not sure if I want to have the storage in the walls or in like a center aisle. There's not like a whole bunch of books, uh, but there's enough for to maybe make an aisle. So I should be able to do that at least. Uh, yeah. And then I could also open up the top bit here. It's very dark in here. Yeah, I might just... I'll have to redo this whole interior because it's not really the right size. Like, I have to move out the walls more in certain areas. So I shall just remove all of this because, yeah. And then I also want to uh, start doing a Fallout New Vegas series because I started playing a little bit of it and it's super fun. So I want to play more, and since I'm playing it, I might as well make videos on it because why not? It's fun. I played a couple hours, although I didn't really know what I was completely doing because, you know, Fallout. Oh man, there's another gap here. Fallout 4 kind of just like kind of guides you through the whole thing. Like, okay, do this mission, go here, do that. This one, it's like, okay, you could completely destroy this gang, or you could learn about them and save other people to help you. So it's really good and fun. So I've been enjoying it. Uh, I will start a completely new playthrough, like so I won't start where I left off because that wouldn't really make sense video-wise. But oh, there we go. That should be fun. And then also, if there's anything you want to see me do in Idiotcraft, make sure to let me know. Uh, because this season, I want to build things that I've never built before, and just try new things with the season, and get better at building in general. So I'm pretty much open to anything. What if I do like, well, I'll have to get rid of this first. But what if I do like a central kind of pillar kind of thing? So like kind of like this. Have it go all the way up, but then have like kind of like maybe lanterns kind of like on chains going down maybe. That could look pretty cool. So I have completed the wall. Took a bit longer than I expected because I ran out of concrete. So I had to use the concrete powder, and then I had to pour water all over it. Took a bit longer than I wanted to, but it's done. Now to go back to my base so I could get a lot of barrels, all of my books that I need, and some chains and what are they called? Lanterns. So I can hang them and make it look cool. I should have all the materials I need at home. As for what's been going on at my base, not a whole bunch. I did make a new building. It's not done being textured, but it's there. It's my little uh, material storage building right there. I have to texture the roof and everything. I might even change the roof and the interior. Not sure. I kind of just placed piles of all the major materials that I have. And then upstairs is like all of the different slabs and stuff. And there's like really specific stuff here. Um, yeah, I might do the interior differently. Not 100% sure. So, turns out I have a couple more librarian villagers than I thought I did. Like, a lot. So, it's gonna be a pretty well-stocked store. I also have lanterns and iron ingots for chains, so time to go back to the shopping district. Oh, I also plotted out Rygai's, whatchamacallit, mall. So we're going to do like the same shape of mall. His color palette's going to be a bit different, but it's going to be right across the street. So it's going to be really close, but I think it will look pretty cool. So he's just working on collecting materials. Like this uses a ridiculous amount of white concrete. It's it's just nuts. But I'm not sure what people have planned for the rest of the shopping district. But once more shops um, pop up, I will probably help make roads for them. And let's place down all of these shulkers. Like, holy. I knew I had a bunch of librarians, but I didn't realize I had this many. Like, this is a lot of books. So, I want to have lots of like the main. Ooh, why do I have an empty one? I want to have lots of the main kind of enchantments, like mending on one side, like unbreaking, protection, silk, all those really good ones. Just on like the same side. I'm going to keep it all at the same rate, just so it's simple and reliable. But yeah, it's a nice addition to the shopping district. Like, this isn't the biggest island, but it's a good enough size where we could get a decent amount of projects on here. Like, these two malls would be, I'm guessing, the biggest buildings on the island, unless someone decides to make something even bigger, which that I don't know what to think about that. Because these two will already be taking up a huge amount of space. But inside here, I could work on the floor plan at least. Yeah, I could get the first floor. Words holy. The first floor design. There we go. the first floor design done in here and probably call it a day. Unless I can think of something else to do. Not really. I might cut this episode a bit short today. I decided uh, this is pretty much all I'm going to be doing for this episode. It's good. Sorry, it's a shorter one, but uh, I did get this done, so that's something. And I know that the last episode was like a week ago, so I should probably try and upload more. But yeah, a nice and short and sweet episode for you guys. But I think that'll be all for today's episode. See ya.